Hello, hello, and good morning. I am Gaia Morrissette. I am your holistic sexual wellness specialist and high priestess and guardian of divine sexual magic. Whoa, that's the first time publicly I have ever stated that I was a high priestess and guardian of divine sexual magic. So today's going to be exciting. You're going to see a whole brand new magical me is showing up fully, 100%. Okay, so we got a lot of new stuff that I want to share with you guys. Before we do that, so I have a lot of new stuff coming up, and it's going to be exciting and amazing and transformational, and I can't even share. I can't even tell you how amazing it's going to be. Anyways, so the reason that I'm sharing this is because it's really important that you get on the Transcendent Thursdays list so that you're kept in the loop. You get all the beautiful downloads and gifts. All sorts of magic is coming down the pipe right now, and I want to make sure that you're getting it all and you're receiving it all and that you're being able to move with it. So please join Transcendent Thursdays list, okay? All right. And then I'll post it's in the description of the video, but the link is also in I will post it in the comments. Okay. Here we go. So, morning, Ivan. All right. So last week, if you happen to have seen Transcendent Thursdays, I got a download while I was actually talking to you guys, and that the universe was telling me that I needed to really step into my power, and that I needed to start teaching and facilitating and training and mentoring and being a guardian and a teacher of magic. And this is the side of me that I haven't shared. It's been very quiet, and I'm actually going to cry a little bit because it's really beautiful and powerful. So it's been a part of me that I have, done. It's a part of me that's every aspect, it's every cell of my being, and yet I haven't shared it with the world the same way. I mean, I share sexuality and I share all sorts of other things, and I share myself in so many ways, but this has been something that's been always done from a place of, I guess, safety is the word that I'm looking for, and very quiet. And now I'm not allowed to do that anymore. And the universe has bitch slapped me and said, no more. Time to step in fully. So I've been working with, there's this amazing, and I'm going to introduce you guys soon in the next couple weeks to her, a dear, dear, dear friend of mine, soul sister of mine, and, magical high priestess as well. And we together are going to be launching a whole series of magical manifestation projects and resources and courses and trainings and certifications and all sorts of wonderful stuff. So I'll tell you more about that next week when we launch it. But okay, so I wanted to give you that because I got yesterday, when I was doing up the course and figuring things out, I got this beautiful download from the universe and divine. And so I want to share that download with you guys today. So often, and it's about manifestation, so often we think positively and we do the laws of attraction and we're trying really hard to manifest, and it ain't working. Nothing's working. It's not happening. It's not coming together. It's completely falling apart, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, I've done everything right. And I got my vision boards, and I've done all of my ceremonies and nothing's happening. And the reason behind that is it because the universe and divine, or whatever above, whatever entities that you believe in the cosmos that are kind of running the show, they actually will only give you what's in line with your soul's contract or your essence purpose or your soul's purpose. These are 3 different terms that I use, but in essence, it's the same thing. The essence of your being. And so because what you want and what you're trying to manifest, if it isn't in line with your soul's contract, the universe is like, no. But if it's in line with your soul's contract, everything aligns really easily. And it just works out perfectly. Now, here's the kicker. How do you figure out what the fuck your soul's contract is? That's the number one problem that everybody's running around. And the truth is, the only way you know what your soul's contract is and your essence and your soul's purpose is if you heal and bring and connect to your magical being, your gifts, your energies, your skills. You wake up the magic within you, because that's the part of you, your higher self, your tapping into the collective consciousness, the universe, all that kind of stuff, to hear the answer to that question of what your soul's purpose is. And once you know what your soul's purpose is, then you can manifest anything you want as long as it's in line. So I want to give you a concrete example of this. And of course, the funniest part about this, because this is the humor that the universe, in my relationship with the universe, is a lot of fun. We laugh a lot, and the universe has a wicked sense of humor. And I tell it off on a regular basis, and they just laugh at me. The universe just laughs at me. Anyways, which was, as I was getting this download about the program, that how it's supposed to, what it is and the purpose of it, the funny and the ironic part is that in order for me to manifest what I need to manifest, I need to show up in the world, because my soul's contract, my soul's purpose, my essence purpose in its existence has been and always has been to be a teacher. And I've always been a teacher, but it's also to be now to step in and to be a teacher of magic, as well as all the other things that I teach. Hello, good morning. And it's so important. So I was like, ha ha, really funny. So I'm getting this download from the universe that basically if your magical self, you got to know your magical self so that it allows you to figure out what your soul contract is. And as long as those 2 things are connected together, you can manifest anything, everything that's in line with that. Okay? All right. Now, so I laughed and I cried all at the same time yesterday. So I brought something that I'm wearing here. And this is one of my I have a funny and magical story about this. It's actually a clay whistle that I wear. And so this is how I use this. So I got this gift, and I really, really wanted to go to the Amazon jungle to go work with some shamans, the Shipibo shamans in the Amazon. And a girlfriend of mine was going, and she asked me if I wanted to come. And I had wanted to go, I had been drawn to going to the Amazon jungle since I was a little girl. And I remember, that's beautiful, thank you, Cynthia. So I been drawn to the Amazon, not realizing why, but been drawn to the Amazon my whole entire life. And my girlfriend said, a friend of mine, she's like, I'm going. And she's like, you want to come? I'm like, yes! But I had no money. I had no way that I was going to, this is the first time I'd be traveling by myself. So I'd never traveled by myself. I had no money. And I was like, how am I going to make this happen? But I need to go. And so I went down to the water, and I played my clay whistle, and I made this beautiful, profound, wonderful song about going to the Amazon, and visualizing me being in the Amazon jungle, and I was dancing at the lake, and I was playing my little whistle, and I want to cry because it was so beautiful. So, and all these birds, as I was playing, it was like something out of Snow White. All these birds came down, and they were all around me. And I was like crying, as I am now, because it was just like the universe was like, yes, yes, this is exactly what's going to happen. Just trust and be. And so I did. And I would say within like a week of doing my dancing and my singing and my believing and my magic and bird magic, and all of a sudden I got this incredible contract to do this teaching, and it was the exact amount of money that I needed to go to the Amazon. And off I went. Now, the reason that lined up was because I was meant to go to the Amazon. Because the Amazon, for me, the reason I was called there my whole life is because as the high priestess of divine sexual magic, it's the source on earth where that magic exists. And so I needed to be in that to see my destiny, and there was all these wonderful stories that, you know, I could talk for a very long time about my adventures in the Amazon jungle. But it all lined up because I needed to be there to fulfill me standing here or sitting here right now to talking to you and teaching you about this. So, because that's my soul contract. And therefore it was manifested. Now, there's other beautiful things where I felt like I really needed to have an experience, or I really needed something, and it wasn't in line. Like, looking back, it wasn't in line at all with my soul contract. And because it wasn't in line, it didn't matter how much magic I did, how much dancing I did, how much singing I did, how much drumming I did. It didn't matter because it wasn't in line. So the key is to, the gift that I want to leave with you today, okay, is it's time for all of us to connect to our magical self and to heal the wounds and the blockages that we've been carrying for generations and generations and generations and lifetimes and lifetimes. And each one of us is gifted with the exact gifts and skills that we need in life to thrive, to evolve, to manifest, to heal, to all of these things. So I want you to lean in, you know, I want you to risk, and I want you to lean in into connecting to your essence of who you are and your magical being. And you're manifesting, it's being in line, and you'll start to create the life you want. Okay. All right. So that was my download yesterday that I just shared with you guys. I just shared a beautiful story, and I'm like, today was like lots of news, you know. I admit it out loud. I'm going to say it again. I'm a high priestess and guardian of divine sexual magic. Wow. That's amazing. And nothing happened. Like, the sky didn't open up and swallow me whole. Wasn't struck down by lightning. So, yay! Woo! Okay, couple different housekeeping things. One, you make sure you must be on our list. Join the list, join the list. Because starting this week, if you hang out with me on any of my other Facebook Lives, starting this week, you have a 24-hour window to see the Facebook Lives and have thank you for all the love, Marvy. You know, you have 24 hours to view it on Facebook, and then they're getting pulled off Facebook to be put on a separate page, and it kind of creating a little bit of a separate community. So a separate page so that you have access all the time to them, so you can rewatch me over and over and over. Okay, and then there's some beautiful gifts there, and you know, you'll be in the loop of all the good juicy things that are coming up, so on the magic front. So you know, you want to be on that list. Also, it's important for you, I give you permission. Okay, I think it's important that you hear this. I give you permission to be seen as the magical being that you are in the world. I give you permission. Others may not have given you permission, and they may have taken that away from you, but I give you permission. So show up. You're perfect. Your gifts, your skills, your knowledge, your wisdom, your everything is perfect. You are perfect. It's time to embrace that. So that's my love. Love, love, love. Also, share me. Share me with the world. Share me with your people. And go forth today and be open. Open to receiving, open to giving, be open. All right, I think that's it. That's it, that's all from me today, this morning. All right, and next week, super exciting, we'll be launching a new magic program. Woo! All right, I love you all. Thank you for being with me and holding space. And have a happy, sexy, bum wiggling day. Bye-bye.